Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the 12th of April, and once again, very interesting day. Treacherous markets. One would have thought on Friday that a 14,500, 15,000 strangle seems attractive to hold, but we were met with a 250-point gap down, and from there we continued to cascade. I think from yesterday's close to today's low was something like 600 points, and we closed 550 points above that. Very tricky day. Big breakdown on Bank Nifty, breakdown on Reliance. IT looked so, but towards the end got sold into as well. So it was a very interesting day for my style of trading. I managed to lose less than 1% of the capital that I use. So first of all, I'm using a reduced capital sizing because one, I'm switching accounts, so I'm moving margin into the other. But overall on the margin used, I lost a little less than 1%. Would have been a very tricky day because of the way put side IV changed, and then towards the end there was quite a bit of increase in call side IV as well. And all said and done, I hope none of you are stuck in really bad trades. In case you're stuck in certain trades which are for weekly options, consider rolling them forward and down to monthly option. That'll give you a lot of breathing space, and at the same time you can also look at next month, and I hope you're able to tackle them properly. So I hope you have a good time watching this video. Have a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Want to meet like-minded traders and discuss option strategies, adjustments and more? Just type in Discuss Nifty in your Telegram search box and join the friendly trader community.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The time is 10 o'clock, and yeah, my first clip more or less didn't record, but basically entered an order, and due to some issues unable to exit. It said verification pending, and it's not able to exit. So that was with my first order, which is why then decided to just ease off on entering the position and reduce the positioning sizing for today as well. So currently 14,500 zone is acting as some kind of support. Bank Nifty holding above 31,000 as well. Everything has taken a hit, but especially so financials. And that being the case, fear is very high in the market, and OTM puts are available at very good prices. Anybody who had overnight positions, if they didn't get out in the morning, could have seen a really bad situation, especially if they were long the Bank Nifty or short puts. Something that can be done in case you're stuck up on your trade is get out of the weekly expiry and roll to the monthly expiry and let you roll down, or even if it's really bad, roll to the next month's expiry and roll down. So all that being the case, today position size is smaller than what it was on Friday by 40%, and the idea will be to hold this range. And since these options have to expire on Thursday and Wednesday is going to be a holiday, there should be a good amount of fall off in pricing if we don't see too much of a further cascade from here. Yeah, if we start testing the day's low, we will be rolling down our calls as well. So that is currently on the cards. We'll leave our puts at 14,100 until we really see some kind of breakdown below 14,300. So we'll keep you posted. The time is 10 o'clock. Okay, the time is 11 o'clock, and we're more or less now expecting Nifty to stay in this range. And I'm not expecting some kind of big breakdown below 14,300 because today's move can be attributed to the market spooking out as well as a lot of longs getting unbound. And this is definitely a buying opportunity. So whatever has dipped more than 5% today is definitely something to screen for. And a day like today is exactly the day where you do buying for your portfolio. So that being the case, yeah, one more thing about what's happening here is, so I'm trading only one account today. The other account, which generally used to be my main account, no trades. All my pledges have been liquidated. Everything is liquidated and has to now be transferred to the other account. So that process will take a while. So it will take probably this entire week before I have my normal margin available on this account. And yeah. Okay, the time is 11:30 and we're testing the day's low, and don't want to particularly fight the trend as long as there's fear, and the premiums are quite good. So will not be rolling down the put. I've just rolled down the call by 50 points, and now we are on a 550 points triangle, so 600. So yeah, that's more or less the change. Now if we continue to cascade from here and these puts expand and we start testing below 14,350, then we'll be possibly considering moving away the puts, but until then would not want to do anything. Okay, so we see a continued dip, now testing 14,300. I have switched around the position by exiting the 14,100 put and selling the 13,900 put. So we're keeping a distance of 400 plus points on the put side. And to just also balance with that, have moved the call away as well to 14,700. The idea behind this position is that I will not be making any changes to it. By moving away because of the IV spike, super far OTM premiums available for really good. And also what was the hedge previously, which expanded to 9 plus, I have exited that and moved that to 13,000 purely for a hedging benefit perspective, because I have strict stop losses on this. The idea will be is currently if I from here lose about 10 points, then I'm done for the day. And otherwise the premiums are very attractive to stay in the trade. And yeah, everything is weak. Bank Nifty now getting back to what looks like 30,500. Reliance is taking support above 1920, but continues to look weak. So that's why I've moved very, very, very far away from the money. And this should be a relatively stable position because of how it is currently spaced. Okay, the time is little over 1 o'clock, and yeah, it's been a complete down day with not much of an attempt to recovery. Our sold puts are 500 points away, and calls are 400 points away. So it's a pretty decent spread, but what is happening is due to the expansion of IV, we're not seeing neither are we seeing any extensive decrease in call price, nor are we seeing a decrease in put price despite holding where we are. So for now we are more or less in an IV spike, and the idea is with this spread we won't really, our risk reward is very, very flat. So in case there is some stability or slight recovery in Nifty towards close, it should be ending slightly worse than break even. From our initial position sizing, probably we would be down something like 5 points. So that being the case, we'll keep you posted. We still have 2.5 hours to go, 2 hours 10 minutes, and yeah, towards the end we might see some kind of a crash in IV. But regardless, this is a decent position. I wouldn't even mind carrying a position like this with better hedging in case I have to carry, but I have no intention of carrying any positions. The risk reward is just not favorable to carry. There is about an hour and a half to go, and I mean, if we continue to be sideways, we might get another 3, 4, 5 points of decay, depending on what happens. Our range is perfectly good. We're just holding this 900 points, and we will see towards the close where we square off. I'm just thinking at this point, this put, which closed at 37 rupees, the 14,500, because long weekend, 14,500 has good support by all standards, by price action, 14,550. And put writing at 14,500, 15,000. So a lot of people might have wanted to take this home. And generally what happens is you'll be like, okay, the decay will compensate. And where does it open today? Right. So even at open, you get an opportunity. You've been cheesed. Basically, now it is worth 3 times what you sold it for. If you got out in the first 5 minutes, great. You think you wait for some time. There you got really messed up. And I don't know, this is probably why I'm against positional trading in the current nature of markets. Like, I mean, I guess, okay, this is one day where something happens, but how frequently are we seeing 200, 300 points gaps? I think just like maybe 10 days back as well, we had a 300 point gap up or something. So I'm not doing positional trading. A lot of people say, okay, you take, a lot of people say, okay, with large sizing, you're taking heavy risk. Not at all. One, I have stop losses, and 2, most of the time it's happening during the day. So whatever I have to do, I can manage in that day. What do you do if, for example, you didn't look at your screen for the first 15 minutes and the put that you sold for 30 is trading at 200? Is not positional trading. Probably if you're trading in later dated options like monthly options, that makes sense. But weekly, people who are doing weekly iron condors, weekly calendars, be really tough, which is why more or less given up on that side of trading for now altogether. But yeah. Yeah, anyway, the trade is as is. No changes have been made. We'll keep you posted. An hour and a half to go. A good scenario would be more or less we should be by the end of the day break even unless some major move happens towards the end, or if we are not at break even, might even be slightly in the positive, provided we don't have any kind of further move. And even if there is some kind of move with this range, unless it's a big enough move, we will be better off than what this triangle will be worth less than what it is worth at this point of time. Okay, just about 40 minutes to go for market close. The only change made was the call rolled down to 14,650. Reason for doing that is we are still weak. We saw this dip, and on the reversal just moved call back. So the idea is towards the last closing minutes we don't want to have any directionality as such. So anyway, that being the case, more or less looking to close at break even for the day. I have this basket set up, so I'll just place this order multiple times to exit the position as we get closer. Right now this triangle is trading at something like 25. It exceeds to like 27 and a half, then I will start exiting. Otherwise I will trail the stop loss for the rest of the day. Considering buying, I'll be adding towards the close of the day. I'll buy bank Bs and Nifty Bs. We're just 2 minutes till auto square off, and in the meantime it seems to be on some up move, and shorts even very high up are getting covered. So yeah, why take that risk? Some kind of call side IV expansion in the last minute. So okay, not particularly a very bad day considering the move we saw on the Nifty, and more or less last minute these 14,650 calls, they expanded by a lot very quickly and couldn't react in time to get out. So somewhere around here, yeah, so somewhere around 315 is spiked really fast. So this is a minute candle, and in a matter of a minute gained quite a bit. Matter of 3 minutes also quite a bit, and that is what caused a few points of damage. But all said and done, on the margin used less than 1% loss, so that's fine. Very interesting day. I wonder how people with massive positional trades open would have dealt with something like this. It wouldn't have been easy. Straight up gap down, and that being sold into, so would have been a tricky day in most situations. That being said, we're going into tomorrow with very good OTM premiums. I don't know if they just crash overnight this time, or we open with premiums being quite high, which means intraday decay tomorrow could be immense because Wednesday is a holiday. So I hope you had a good trading day. I hope none of you are stuck in some really bad positions. In case you're stuck in positions which are dated in short-term options, consider rolling forward and rolling down on the put side and probably moving it to monthly or even next month. So I don't think we're going to see a big cascade, but at the same time, my opinion means nothing and I could be terribly wrong. So just manage your trades appropriately. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you for watching. Please post any questions you have in the comment section. Also, do not forget to like and share the video and subscribe to the channel. To find us on Twitter, Telegram and Facebook, use the username NiftyBN. Also, we post some of our trades to the community tab. So do not forget to check that from time to time.